Hi everyone, Alessandra here. Thank you for joining me, and I'm running a bit late. I'm sorry, I was on a call this evening. And so in a way this call was inspired by, I was in the City of London yesterday and I saw these 4 posters which said, one of them said, I will leave the light on. And it was a poster for a song by a singer called Tom Walker, and then I listened to the song, and it was quite moving and quite amazing. About leaving the light on for each other or for a friend. So there's always hope and there's always something there. So it inspired me, relating obviously to energy and Qigong practice, that actually the energy or the light is always on. It's always there for us, around us, and this is what keeps us alive and keeps us healthy and keeps us vibrant. In the Chinese call it the Qi. It can be seen as light, as energy, as a flow, as a universal signal. Sometimes I do see it as a light. So when we practice Qigong, we dip into the light beyond our own energy field in the heavens and in the earth, and it helps to rebalance the body and to inspire us and to keep us joyful and happy and connected. So the Tao Te Ching has an amazing chapter which actually explains this very beautifully, very poetically, chapter 25 of the Tao Te Ching, about this energy, what is beyond our own human energy. And sometimes it's can't be described. In the Tao Te Ching, they call it the Tao, but the minute you say the word Tao, it doesn't really do it justice. It's like the minute you say God, one person thinks it's a man with a beard, one person thinks it's a woman, one person thinks it's somebody who punishes us, one person thinks it's universal law. So the minute you give something a word, it isn't what it is. So even though the Tao is something beyond our own, if you like, nature or energy, you can see it as, universal law, or something beyond where we are now, where we came from, where we'll all be going to eventually. And the vocabulary is very hard to find. Probably doesn't exist a word like that. But if we have to give it a word, you can call it God, you can call it light, you can call it Tao. So I'll just read this shortly, which will relax us. And when I ding these Tibetan bells, it's just to get into a deeper state slightly. Just breathe deeply down to the lower abdomen area. And often quite good if we take this in, like absorb it just as an inspiration. Don't have to, think about it too much. Because it was written 2,500 years ago, but I think it's still very relevant today. Something mysteriously formed, born before heaven and earth. In the silence and the void, standing alone and unchanging, ever present and in motion. Perhaps it is the mother of 10,000 things. I do not know its name. Call it Tao. For lack of a better word, I call it great. Being great, it flows. It flows far away. Having gone far, it returns. Therefore, Tao is great. Heaven is great. Earth is great. The king is also great. These are the 4 great powers of the universe, and the king is one of them. Man follows the earth. Earth follows heaven. Heaven follows the Tao. Tao follows what is natural. So I love these 2 lines. Man follows the earth follows heaven. So in Qigong practice, one of the main principles is we connect with the earth. When we really connect with the earth, you settle down your energy system. You can do that through meditation, in other ways, standing, sitting. Then the heavenly energy can come down. The light can come down. The light which is always on. But in order to connect well and clearly, we need to be grounded, be earthed. Then the light comes down. So it's always there, filtering down. And this is what we call Qigong. This is also, I'm sure, many other practices like yoga, some mindfulness practices, a lot of the Buddhist practices as well. So if you want to know more about Qigong, there's a new series, online series I've just launched, so you can practice it in the comfort of your own home. If you look on the website, flowinghealth.co.uk, I teach ways where we can connect with the light, with the heavenly energy, bring it down through the body for our own self-healing. So I hope you enjoyed that reading and have a great week. And let me know if you have any comments and what you do to connect with the light. But it's always on. Let's keep it on for ourselves, for other people, inspire everyone else. So thanks everyone. Have a great week.